Welcome back to my book channel. My name is Lady Lauren Explorer, and we have Prince doing his morning stretches. But yes, I just finished, I think, my third Sam Mariano's books. I don't know why that sounded so weird. Let me try it again. I just finished my third Sam Mariano book, and it is The Boy on the Bridge. So let me just get this out the way because I am waiting for this. I don't know how long this book has been out. Actually, let's just make sure. So this book came out in 2021, but there's a character in it that it was also in Untouchable, because at the end of this book, they're in New York and they have a frenemy relationship with Caleb. And if you remember Caleb from Untouchable, he is Carter's friend who owns the restaurant. He is set to get his own book. When you see Zoe, she's in it as well. But yeah, when I found out that Carter and Zoe are in the book, well, mainly Zoe, and Caleb is here, and he's going to get his own book called Unbeatable, I was like, yes. Because Riley, who's our heroine in this, actually, hold on, let me just take this back. Okay, I'm getting too excited. Okay. This is The Boy on the Bridge. We follow Hunter and Riley. They have known each other since middle school, and she actually noticed him when she was walking home because her mother had to work late, so she had to walk home herself, and her book bag had broke, and there's this boy on this bridge. Riley is the type of person who, if she sees someone in need, she talks to them and figure out what's going on. She's that person that no matter how horrible the person treated you before, or not even that, she just feels more sympathy for the people who are down on their luck. And Hunter just happened to be that boy. It seemed like he was in a place of need, and so she goes to talk to him. They have a very nice conversation, and that starts their friendship. As the years go on, we find out some things. Actually, we find out some things that meeting. And it's things that she has to keep secret because he doesn't want it to get out. The thing about Riley is she can't really keep secrets that are detrimental to her friends or people who she perceives as friends. So she keeps it for as long as she can. But in middle school, Hunter comes to her house. Riley's mother does not like Hunter, mainly because she sees him as the devil in disguise. He's a bully. He is just somebody that she just does not want her daughter with. So Hunter comes to Riley's window, and then Riley finds out why a certain situation happened because of how Hunter looks. He asked if he could stay over because he just didn't want to deal with whatever was going on back on his end. So she lets him stay over. Her mom wakes them up, and her mom is just feeling so disappointed. She let her daughter down by having a guy in her room in middle school with his shirt off. So she's thinking the worst. And Riley is just trying to tell her, no, it's not what it looks like. There's something going on. I can't tell you because he told me I had to keep the secret, and I don't want to do that. And her mom is just don't keep secrets from me. If this is detrimental to him, then it has to be known. And so she tells her mother the secret. The mother then lets it be known. And his payback, because he didn't want the secret to get out. And because the secret got out, he's now being shipped to a different country because of it. He tells their middle school that the reason why he was over her house, it wasn't because of what happened to him, is because they had sex. So everyone in the middle school thinks that Riley had sex with Hunter. That's when the bullying kind of starts. While he's there, he actually leaves for some years. I think it's like 3 years, 3 or 4 years, and he comes back. And before he left, he said that he was going to ruin her life whenever they saw each other again. So when Hunter comes back for senior year, things get interesting. Very interesting on her perspective. I don't want to like ruin a lot of it, but there is non-common here, especially in the beginning of her and Hunter coming back into each other's life. There is other woman drama, there's other man drama, but all in all, it's just like them going through the motions. And it kind of seems like Riley, based off with her mother, have a issue with commitment. They're scared of commitment. So even when Hunter is trying to solidate their bond as a relationship, Riley isn't there. She isn't willing to take that last step because she's scared of commitment. Now, let me tell you, this is light. Like, for a Sam Mariana book, this was like super light. I even commented on it like while I was reading it that I didn't expect it to be as light as it was. Like, this is like a light dark, because even though there is non-com in here, the premise is super light. There isn't really bullying to an extreme. There's hints of it, but like nothing horrible. Only thing I really had an issue with in this book is Riley. I thought Riley was just so annoying. It wasn't like I hated her. I just didn't understand her thought process. I was getting super mad. And even when her mother was like trying to explain why Hunter needs to like do something, because of like Riley's mentality, even that, I was just like, no, that doesn't no. Riley seems like she's the person that goes, oh, this is a bad idea because this can be perceived as something else more like worse than the idea. Then she's like, I'm not gonna do it. But then she does it. So then when like Hunter sees it and she's like, it's not what you look like. It's not what it looks like. It's like, you know me, you know I wouldn't do this. Yet you did it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't like that. It's like, if I'm talking to my best friend's ex-boyfriend and we're like having like a nice conversation and like I'm laughing, I put my hand on his shoulder, and someone sees this and takes a picture, shows it to my best friend, it looks like I'm flirting. It looks like we have this camaraderie, me and her ex-boyfriend, when we're just talking. When I shouldn't technically be talking to him like this in the first place unless it's about business. But like, you get what I mean? It's just certain things can be perceived as one thing when it's not. But like, you put yourself in that situation because you knew, like she knew this could be perceived as something else. And she told herself that she wasn't going to do it, but she still did it and then expected him to be like, okay, yeah, I believe you. No, no, no. And like, okay, if it happens once, I might kill up that slide, but this just keeps happening over and over and over again. I'm just like, what? I was just getting so like annoyed and frustrated with her thought process of it. And I was just like, no, like, please, just do something else. Her naivety, I hope I said that right, when it comes to like friends and who she thinks is a friend, because here's this girl who you known since first grade. All of a sudden, she gets a boy that she wanted, who's popular. She leaves you in the dust. She won't contact you. You have to initiate everything. Then, when juicy stuff starts happening with another popular boy who's the king of the popular boys, and you, she wants to come back in your life for gossip. But then when you won't tell her the gossip, she just leaves. That's not a friend. And it just, her trying to see the good in everyone just made me feel like super like frustrated with her thinking, especially when even Hunter and another person tells her that like that's not friends, that's not how it is. And also, this girl has been like bartering with you. She's been very aggressive with you when it comes to her relationship, and her like you questioning, hey, are you guys okay? Like, is everything all right with you guys? And then when she tells you like what's going on in the scope of things, and like she's like, oh, we all can't get Instagram models who want us and we push them away. Sometimes we have to be patient with our relationships. When the guy does not want you, like you can tell, like we all saw the writing on the wall that like that person did not want her, and she just couldn't see it. And so she lashes out at Riley for a guy not wanting you, and your friend, her friend, since first grade, coming to you and saying, like, hey, everything all right? Are you sure you want to do this? Are you sure you want to be with this person? No, I'm sorry. That can't be me. I would have stopped her. I'm sorry. You don't come to me like that. Like, you don't come to me. I've been your friend. Nah, I'm sorry. That's a rant. I am so sorry. But I'm just saying, no one comes to me like that and is a friend. We have problems, and I'm not sugarcoating that. Like, if someone comes to me like that, I'm just like, no. Like, do you need to take a chill pill? Because I'm just coming to you as a friend, wanting to figure out what's wrong with you and your relationship, because it seems like something's going on. And then when I question about the premise of it, like he says he doesn't want to be settled down. He wants to have his fun, and you on the side. I question if you're okay with that, because it doesn't seem like you're okay with that, and you pop off on me. I'm sorry. We're not doing that. Yeah. But so long story short, I did like the book. I disliked the heroine as the book went on. I will tell you, there is some breeding in here. Like, I'm just saying, because like he does not use any protection, and it's hinted that like he is okay with her getting pregnant and he does not care. Like she sometimes brings it up, and sometimes even she's like, "Oh, I should have told him to put a condom on," and she doesn't. Like throughout the whole entire book, no protection. I'm just saying. I'm gonna give this book a 3. Mainly because the heroine just kept getting on my nerves. I just couldn't enjoy the book as I would normally would have, like with Untouchable or Descent. It just wasn't. It just wasn't. So like a 3 is like I think a fair point. Like this is like the lowest rating I ever gave her. So I mean it's still a good rating, but it's just it didn't get me, mainly because of the heroine. But I hope you all enjoyed this. My name is Lady Lauren Explorer. I post a video Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, and sometimes Sundays. So please like and subscribe to see what next video is coming out. And I will see you all later. Bye.